Hi guys, I'm Annabelle from Horizon Cosplay, and your first question is probably, why am I dressed like this? And the answer, my friends, is that I have just had the best thrift shop cosplay haul ever. I actually did not go out really intending to buy anything, but I have, and now I'm going to show you because I am just so happy with the fact that I got all this stuff, including this dress, for very, very little money. So, here we go. So, I'm going to go through them by charity shop. So let's start with the SPCA shop, which was not the first one we went to. The first one we actually didn't find anything in, it was really quite bad. So the first shop, SPCA charity shop, we got this little goodie bag right here. So, let's have a look. We got a very nice vintage dress pattern there. Lovely ruffly skirt, quite like it. Should be sweet to use. Not 100% sure what I'm going to use this for quite yet, but you know, future plans, and it's always good to have. The next dress pattern we got was this nice skirt and blouse pattern. I particularly like the blouse, it looks really, really nice, and I might try and make a Disney bounding thing with it, but again, haven't actually made any proper plans yet. And then the third pattern we got was a men's shirt for Ben, which, if I remember correctly, is from 1967, but it looks really nice and we're going to try giving that a go at some point. The next things we got, big packet of pink buttons, another big packet of this time purple buttons. We've got some nice bluey, light blue, tealy buttons there, some metal bronze buttons, some red variety pack of buttons, and some light blue buttons. And what have we got here? We've then got some bony wood looking buttons with very nice pretty patterns on them, and these seashell buttons, which are very, very nice. And then last but not least, put the empty bag down, we got, oh, it's going to fall out, this lovely lizard brooch, which I am going to hold up to the camera, if it will focus. Focus! And look how cute he is! And I brought this for Ben on the condition that he wears it on his lapels when we get married. We'll see if that actually happens, but I need a name for him, so any ideas, let me know. And that is the SPCA charity shop thrift haul. Now, on to the next one, once I tidy up all these buttons. The next charity shop we went to was the hospice shop. Now, first thing I got from there were two of these giant embroidery hoops. I've just got one here, and I'll show you what I've done with the other one in a second. So we got two of those. We then got several pairs of tights or pantyhose, which have never been worn. I am actually wearing one brown set, if you can see there, right now as well, to go with this beautiful dress. And actually, these were only 50 cents to $1 each, and I was a few more there, so I might go back and get some more, which would be quite good. The next thing we got was lots of ribbons. We've got a blue ribbon, some red elastic ribbon, some pink ribbons, oh my gosh, yellow and white ribbons, red and white ribbons. I'm trying to create a little ribbon stash, if you can't tell. Nice little salmon pink here. This actually maybe was not the best colour to choose, but I basically grabbed everything they had. A lovely purple and white one there. What else have we got in the bag? Just gonna sit that up there. And then we got some nice fabric. So I got this lovely flowery fabric from them as well. Again, maybe don't have 100% plan just here, but I'm thinking they'd look nice in a Hobbit style-y corset. It's nice cotton, and there's 3 meters of it, and that was only $6. We got some white bias binding, 3 meters of that for $1. Some more purple ribbon, that's always a good thing. We got, oh yeah, this nice fabric. So there's 2 meters of this, and it's kind of like snowflakes. So yeah, again, not 100% sure, but it's like a nice silky material, very Yeah, not sure 100% what I'm using that for, but you know, everyone's got to have a fabric stash. It's a bit of a thing. Okay, we then got some lovely white linen, 3 meters of that, and I brought this for a specific project, which is, if I pop an image somewhere up on screen, I've been gathering fabric very slowly to make Erica from Barbie, Princess and the Pauper, and with this white fabric I now have everything I need to take on that project. So hopefully we'll be seeing that start soon. And is there anything else in the bag? Oh yes, and a very nice belt buckle. I've actually gotten some really good buckles from them on occasions before. And actually this lovely belt here, I'll stand up so you can see it, also came from the same charity shop a couple months ago. And the last thing I brought from there for $1 were these lovely shoes to go with this dress. Now these shoes I have been polished about 4 or 5 times since I brought them, because I'm trying to make them look nice, and somewhere I did take a before and after shot of them so you can see how trashy they looked at the beginning, but they are gorgeous. They are very vintage style, but I don't think they're actually vintage. But they also have these lovely, I don't know if you can see there, nice flower things on the bottom, though they are more or less worn through, and they fit me perfectly, and for $1 to go with this lovely steampunk dress, I'm not going to complain about that. Now, just while we're here, an honourable mention would be from Atlantis Bookshop. I found this gorgeous sewing book. I actually have an original copy of this sewing book, or I say original, an older copy of this sewing book, which is this one here. And I've had this for a couple years now, and it's definitely been a lifesaver, and I got this from $1 from the same charity shop as the rest of this stuff actually. And this one I got from Atlantis Books in Rotorua for $10, but it's about 20 years further on and more advanced. I think this one's 2003 and my other one is 97. Let's see. Should have written this down really. So yeah, this one is 2010. So this is the 2010 edition, and the original one that I have been using for the last few years is the 1993 edition. So 1993, 2010. I now have 2 copies of this lovely book, though this one does not contain any knitting instructions and this one does. And honestly, they are absolutely great, and you'll probably be seeing them in future videos. Okay, on to our last charity shop. Alright, I said you would see later what I used that other giant hoop for, and it was to frame this lovely cat picture. So, it is a cross stitch that someone has done of lots of cute kitty cats. And it says, a cat is self-indulgent, self-confident, self-centered, self-cleaning, and self-explanatory. And at the moment I'm making loads of embroidery hoops myself, because I really want a whole wall just filled with all these little bubble circles with cute animals or whatever with little sayings in. So I've got a Be the Elephant in the room with a cute little embroidered elephant. I've got a fox, which have 2 foxes cuddled up asleep, which is something like follow your dreams and keep sleeping. And I'm about to start another violin one, and I saw this, and some lovely person has made this, and I thought I could find an embroidery hoop big enough to hold it, and I just need to, you know, finish folding all the edges in so that it can be hung on the wall. So that I am super proud of. The other one, not necessarily cosplay related, but very inspirational, is this puzzle, which is brand new and was about $4. And you know, the current plague means that often we have to stay home for long periods of time, and this seemed like something that would take on a lot of my time if I got bored and did not feel like sewing. Now, the next few things I have, if I grab them from the floor, I have a lovely pair of white embroidered gloves with flowers on that fit me just about perfectly. So I don't know if you can see, there's nice embroidered flowers on these, and I've got a pair, and probably they should go through the wash, but right this second I'm not too fussed about that. We'll lay those down. I have a very similar set of gloves in black. They're a little bit shorter, but made from kind of the same fabric, just in black. And again, looking very nice. Actually, they go quite well with this dress. So yeah, Those are absolutely excellent. And then I have a nice, I think they're supposed to be white, but they're looking a bit cream, maybe because they're old. Ooh, wrong way around. These lovely gloves here, and they do come up quite long, but they have these little buttons. The buttons are plastic, and the golding colouring on them is kind of worn off, so I think I might replace those. And they've got these nice lines on the back, and once you do the buttons up, they fit incredibly well. So I think they were about $1 each. Bargain. Yeah, so there's those. I then got this giant box of ribbon for $10, which is ironic because each one of these ribbons, and there is about 100 different colours in there, were labelled $1 each, $1, $3, and I got the whole box for $10 because the lady behind the counter just did not want to go through and basically scan each and every one. So that was really, really good. I then got a nice pot of pins. Actually, I'm not going to open those because I did that the other day and I just spilled them everywhere, but I'm going to put these in with my pin stash. Probably get rid of the tin, maybe not. It is quite an old tin and it is quite cute, but at the same time it is also a little bit rusty on the inside, so maybe we'll keep them, maybe we won't. I also got a couple of dress patterns. So the first one is just a nice basic dress, which I really, really like. Again, not 100% sure what I'm going to use it for. That seems to be something I'm saying a lot right this second. A nice vintage style dress right here. Actually, I wonder what year this is. So this is 1983 pattern. And quite honestly, by the looks of it, has never been used. So this one should be quite interesting. And then I've also got myself Finish Do Not Exchange. This one looks like it's from a library. But this is really, really nice, and nice blouse pattern. You've got very square shoulders and everything. I think this one's also from the 80s. Yep, 81. And that's what we've got there. Actually, just out of interest, I think this one's a lot more modern. Doesn't have a year on, which, yeah, probably means that this one's pretty new. So I've got those 3 dress patterns to add to my collection. I then have some lovely cotton tapes, brand new in their packs, $1 each, which is, you know, really good. I'm liking all this. I've got some good value. One more cotton tape, and then this little box of various things. And at this point, I actually think I'm going to move to the desk because I've got this, and also this box, which I still need to sort through to see exactly what they contain, because other than sewing supplies in a general sense, I don't actually know. So, off we go. First up, sorting out the boxes, is this little one. So, I got it for $5 for the whole box, and had a little bit of a look at what was in there originally, but not loads, so let's see what we've got. So, firstly, looks like a reasonable amount of metal bobbins. Ooh, camera doesn't like me being that close. Metal bobbins. And a couple of plastic ones. See if they want to fit into my machine. So in the shop there was actually a vintage Singer sewing machine. Now I actually have a vintage Singer sewing machine, just not with me right now. And these look very similar to the bobbins that go on that. So maybe this box was supposed to be for accompaniment. So yeah, oh, we've got a nice little sewing foot there. Needs a bit of a clean. Another foot there. I need to look up the names of all these foots because really I do not know. One more. This one's plastic. One of those random threads. Ah, this is quite good. Some jewellery making clips, pretty much all in gold. One bronze one in there by the looks of things. Some brooch pins. Sewing machine needles. We have 80, 180, 190 in there. We have a 90 and 100 in there. What size is that? 70. Those look good. Ooh, Oh, I've not seen these ones before. Becca, 70, 84 needles. Well, that's good because I was running out of sewing machine needles anyway, and these do look like they haven't been used. A few more bobbins. Ooh. Oh, that's sparkly. Actually, that might look very, very good on my steampunk dress. So we're going to put that to one side along with the buttons. Let's put the other things in there. Ooh, what's that? That is a random piece of plastic. That can go in the bin. That looks like rubbish. Ah, a little cross. Okay, maybe not the best way to store it, but that can go over there. Another sewing machine needle. Let's put that into a random case just so that it doesn't stab me later on. This I don't know what this is. Some kind of sewing machine fit, but a rather odd one. Maybe, no, okay, not sure. Oh, I actually think this is a hemming fit. I recognise that from my other one. Some silver jewellery clips. That looks like it's broken off something, or maybe not. Maybe it's supposed to attach to something. Not sure, but anyway, we'll figure that one out later. Couple more sewing machine needles and some rubbish. Right, on to the next box. And so for our last box, this one. Oof. It is a little bit bigger than what my camera wants it to be, but that's fine. We'll pull some random things out of there, I think. So, some cord. That's pretty good. We have some more white ribbon. This is actually really pretty much the same as what I got in the other charity shop. It just needs rewinding. Put that to one side. Some green bias binding by the looks of things. Quite a nice forest green as well. We have elastic. Elastic. Oh, I like elastic. This seems good because there seems to be quite a lot of it. Some more of that pink ribbon that I got wholesale. I feel like I've brought some poor old lady's like whole entire sewing kit. More elastic. More elastic. Well, I suppose I want to make one of these dresses with the elastic in the skirt and the sleeves. That looks like some cotton tape. Cotton tape. This looks like... Ah, 1 minute. I think this packet here is iron-on bond tape, and I think that is what this is as well. So let's quickly pull this out. Film fusible web hemming. Right. I am pretty sure that that is what this is as well, because I can feel that it has some kind of iron-on interfacing on the inside. So we're going to presume that those two go together. Ooh. Just going to put those over there. Tape measure. Oh, another tape measure and another tape measure. So those are always handy to have more of those. Some kind of red... Okay, cotton tape, and it looks like some kind of ribbon, but it's like netting. Honestly, no idea what that is used for, which, you know, makes me sound like a real professional sewer. But there we go. Some elasticy scraps. Ooh, now I know you guys can't feel this, but that is actually a really nice soft elastic, and pretty nice. I love these. I used to have one of these giant ones attached to my school blazer all the time as a weird fashion statement, and I lost it. So that is pretty cool that we have another one. Another elastic scrap, some more cotton tape by the looks of things, and get to that in a second. Some clear version of that red webbing. A nice, ooh, you guys getting that? Open, close, open, or close, open, close, open. Okay, that is creepy as, and I'm unclear on how I would use it, but that can go over there to go to the button box. some more white bias binding, some double-sided tape squares, and lots of zippers. What do we got? We got some navy blue ones. Oh, they're all, oh no, this one's pretty long. Some blue, peach, red, yellow. How long's the other one? Not very long. Purple, peach. Okay, well those are going to need to be organised. Oh, lots and lots of white ones. And a lot of them have metal teeth. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's what was in the last box. Now, onto the dresses. This beautiful, beautiful dress. It is a little bit big for me, so I'm going to have to take the hips in a little bit, but wearing a belt, or in the future hopefully a nice steampunk corset to go with it, will not be bad. And it features some gorgeous sleeves. I actually love these sleeves. And my favourite part about them is actually that they contain elastic, so if they get caught on something they will stretch down to the bottom. The fabric of it is beautiful, beautiful, hot air balloons. I lost the word for hot air balloons there. It's beautiful hot air balloons. There is several layers of petticoat underneath, again containing this gorgeous cream fabric that I absolutely love, and all this gorgeous lacing around the collar and the hem of the skirt as well. And these kind of hoop areas of the skirt are held up by elastic. And the other thing I got was a beautiful orange dress. Now, I have been looking into doing a Disney Fairies cosplay recently, and the orange dress, when I saw it for $9, made me think of Fawn quite a bit. So we are going to try and create and transform this lovely orange dress into a very fancy version of one of Fawn's outfits, and hopefully it works out well. But it's got lovely beading, the skirt's nice and gathered, it fits me like a damn glove. Alright guys, I hope you liked that little video of my lovely cosplay thrift shop haul. I can't wait to use all this stuff. Firstly, I've got to organise it, because I'm not going to lie, my room's a bit of a mess at the moment, so I'm going to go tidy up my work zone, as it were, and once all of it's away, maybe I can start putting it to use, and I will see you guys next Wednesday with one more video. Please remember to like and subscribe to this channel if you like this content, and if you want to see more of this dress, because let's face it, I look amazing in this, and I am definitely going to be pulling out on quite a few more occasions. So, see you later, and chat with you next Wednesday.